In life, we often live honestly. We work hard. We respect our values. But sometimes, just one small thought, one moment of greed can change everything. Have you ever wondered how a single decision can open the door to greatness or close it forever? Today's story is a reminder that if we don't control our thoughts, even the most honest person can make the wrong choice. Many years ago, in a quiet little town, lived a young man named Jake. Jake's life was simple but heavy with struggle. Every morning, he searched for work. Every evening, he returned home with little money, cooked a modest meal, and fell asleep hoping tomorrow would be different. But tomorrow never changed. One evening, after another long day of rejection, Jake was walking home with a tired body and a broken heart. Suddenly, a voice called out from behind him. "Is there anyone here who can help me?" Jake turned around and saw an old man standing alone on the road. Beside him were 3 large duffel bags, worn and heavy. "Yes," Jake replied. "I can help," the old man smiled. "I need to reach the next village. I can carry 2 bags myself, but the 3rd one is too heavy. If you help me, I'll pay you 3 gold coins." Jake didn't hesitate. He needed the money, and more importantly, he believed in honest work. As soon as Jake lifted the bag, his shoulders sank. "This is extremely heavy," he said. The old man replied calmly. "That's because it's filled with bronze coins." Despite the weight, Jake placed the bag on his shoulder and began walking. As they moved forward, Jake noticed the old man kept watching him closely. For a moment, a thought crossed Jake's mind. Maybe he thinks I'll run away. Jake quickly pushed it aside. "I'm not a thief," he told himself. "I earn what I get honestly." Soon, they reached a river. Without thinking, Jake stepped into the water and crossed to the other side. The old man stayed behind. "I am too old," he said. "If I try to cross with these bags, I might drown." "Can you carry 1 more bag? I'll give you 3 more gold coins," Jake agreed. But as he reached for the 2nd bag, the old man stopped him. "Promise me you won't run away." Jake looked surprised. "Why would I do that?" The old man replied. "This bag contains silver coins. It's hard to trust people these days." Jake felt offended. "Do I look like a thief?" he said firmly. "I don't cheat for money." He took the bag and crossed the river without hesitation. Next, they reached a steep hill. Jake began climbing slowly, but the old man stayed behind. "I can't climb with this bag," the old man said. "Give it to me," Jake replied. The old man hesitated. "This bag contains gold coins. If you run away, I'll never catch you." Jake felt frustrated now. "I have told you already," he said. "I'm an honest man. I once worked at a loan office. When they asked me to lie to clients, I quit. I'd rather be poor than dishonest." The old man studied him silently, then handed him the bag. "Go ahead," he said. "I'll walk slowly. Wait for me at the other side of the hill." Jake walked ahead alone now. And that's when the thought appeared. "If I run away, he'll never catch me." Another thought followed. "He's old. What does he need this money for?" Then another. "I'm young. With this money, I could be rich forever." The thoughts kept growing. "I could marry a beautiful woman. I could live in luxury. I could escape this miserable life." And in that moment, Jake stopped listening to his values and started listening to his desires. He ran, breathless, heart pounding. He reached home, locked the door, and opened the bags, and froze. There was no gold, no silver, no bronze, only small stones. Confused and angry, Jake noticed a folded note inside one bag. He opened it and read, "I am the king of this land. I have no family and no heir. I have been searching for an honest man to adopt as my son and make my successor." If you had not run away, you would have been the future king. Jake collapsed to the floor. His entire life, he had lived honestly. He had never cheated anyone. But one greedy thought, just one, destroyed the greatest opportunity of his life. This story teaches us something powerful. Your greatest enemy is not the world. It is unchecked thoughts. Thoughts become words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. And habits shape destiny. Protect your thoughts because they are the seeds of your future. Plant honesty, plant patience, plant peace, and your life will grow into something beautiful. Stay honest, stay mindful, and remember your future begins with a single thought. If this story made you think, you're already one of us. Subscribe for more stories that shape the mind and soul.